Once again, 100.5 Jack FM presents the Picture Book Interview with Chad the Intern.
Hiya, Chad.
Hi, Rita. How are you?
I'm great.
Well, this is Rita Gilligan. You were the first waitress at the Hard Rock Cafe, which started up in 1971 in London. I don't know if a lot of people know that.
14th of June, 1971. Because most people think, even Americans think, was born here in the States. No. It was two American hippies arrived in London in 1970. Two long-haired alcoholic drunks, druggies and everything. And they couldn't find a decent American burger anywhere. There was no McDonald's. There was nothing around then. So they were passing a building one night. It was an old Rolls-Royce car showroom, and there was a lease there for 3 months. They applied for it, and they got it. Now, I'm talking about a location where you walk down there with a mink coat, the tuxedo, and the Queen's English. They wouldn't serve you otherwise. I'd worked in that area for 17 years, wearing white gloves and fork cloths on the table and about 200 knives and 200 forks, and all of a sudden, the Hard Rock was born on the 14th of June, 1971.
So it wasn't a likely place for a place like the Hard Rock Cafe?
Oh, absolutely not. You know, nobody wanted them there. When they saw, well, you know, at that time, the only people that had out, Shad, was, barristers and lawyers and judges. So we opened the first classless restaurant, and we have a counter in London where a truck driver sits beside a billionaire. Doesn't matter who you are. Our motto is love all, serve all is one.
Now, for people out there that are listening, is that particular Hard Rock Cafe still open?
Absolutely, and they're still lining up outside.
Really? It's still that popular?
Oh, absolutely, at the same location. And you know what, Chad? We're a great company for when we opened anyway. It was a bit slow the first couple of months. Then the Beatles started coming in, the Stones started coming in. Freddie Mercury was the first of a party there. The first live band to play in 1972 was Paul McCartney.
Now, have you met the Beatles or served the Beatles?
Oh, God, I served them all, absolutely. I was on the papers last week with Paul McCartney on the London Telegraph.
Really?
Which is quite a big, yeah. But we thought it would last 3 months. Nobody wanted them there. The gun was to their head. Nobody wanted. They wanted the tuxedo down there. They wanted the four linen clothes on the table, the carpet 10 inches thick. And all of a sudden, there was a bare floor. There was plastic cloths on the table. You drank out of the neck of the bottle. You picked up the burger, and it just took on from them. And these people were used to, you know, yes sir, no sir, and all of a sudden they come to Hard Rock, and how are you, Bob, and how are you, Chad, how are you today?
Right.
We were allowed to be ourselves. And before that, you couldn't talk to a manager. And all of a sudden, the two boys, we started with 46 people. Today we've got 23,000. We're in 52 countries, and we've got 152 venues.
Well, and one of those new venues, actually, we've had a Hard Rock Cafe for quite a while here in Las Vegas.
20 years we're not in Vegas, but tonight I'm doing orientation with 500 new employees.
Right, and we're actually moving over to the Strip, so it's going to be
over to the Strip, absolutely.
In the Showcase Mall, right?
And how great is that? We're taking 500 people off the street, you know, and they will join the famous family of the Hard Rock Cafe. We want to give people, it's not about a burger, it's coming to the Hard Rock, you're going to get an experience you'll never experience anywhere else, you know. We've got memorabilia on the wall. The first to give the guitar back in 76, 77 was Eric Clapton.
Oh,
he was
really?
always in there, and one day came in to give Isaac a guitar, and Isaac said, I don't play the damn guitar. And he said, okay, let's hang it on the wall to mark my seat at the bar. And then Pete Townsend heard about this, and he said, no, mine's gone down. So he smashed his, sent it down with a note, said, mine's as good as his. He said, get it up there. And that's how the memorabilia started. Today we've got 87,000 pieces. We rotate the memorabilia every 5 years. The most expensive piece we've got now is Jimi Hendrix Flying V. It's the last guitar he played in the Isle of Wight about 2 weeks before he died, and that's worth £1 million.
Now, Rita, the new Hard Rock Cafe in Las Vegas is going to be like 42,000 square feet.
Absolutely.
And the Hard Rock shop there in the Showcase Mall is already open, but the cafe is not open quite yet, right?
No, that's right. And also, Chad, it's the only city in the world that we got two Hard Rocks and a hotel, Vegas.
Right.
But it's got to be Vegas, hasn't it? Where else? Where else could you do it? It's got to be Vegas.
That's right.
It's Vegas. The neon lights, the people, and Vegas. We're just so happy to be here.
So, Rita, let me ask you, when the new Hard Rock Cafe opens on the Strip, which is going to be in the Showcase Mall, are you going to make a guest appearance and come and maybe serve one table? Or is there something
I would
in the
love
works?
to do that. I'm going to have to tell Paula what you just said. They're booking me. I'm going to be here. I have my own day in London. It's sort of fading out a bit now, but it's the first Thursday of every month, and I must be on every mantelpiece in America, because the Americans will come in Wednesday. Will Rita be here tomorrow? Is Rita here tomorrow? And then I stand all day and just get pictures of everybody. Absolutely.
Well, we're looking forward to the new Hard Rock Cafe.
Absolutely. And you make sure you come down, and you make sure. We're hoping to open on the 4th of September.
The 4th of September is the official date. Okay, let me clarify. I just want to make sure that the Rock Shop is already open.
Oh, yeah, it's already open.
Well, before you go, Rita, I want to ask you one last question, and that is, when you were serving, who was the biggest artist or the most memorable person that you served that you can recall over the 30-plus years you've been doing it?
Well, I suppose it's got to be the Beatles, I suppose, you know. And my favourite is John Bon Jovi.
Really?
Oh, I just love that man. He is such a gentleman. And he was in London about a year ago, and we had a tribute band. We knew he was in town, so we invited him down, and he went up and jammed with the tribute band, and he pulled a pint behind the bar as well.
Well, Las Vegas is looking forward to meeting you, and like we said, tentative date September 4th for Hard Rock Cafe. The Hard Rock Shop is now open Sunday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 9 a.m. to midnight. Check that out. It's down in the on the Strip in the Showcase Mall. So, Rita Gilligan, thank you so much for coming on with us.
Thanks, Chad. See you on the 4th.
God
bless. Thank you.
You have been listening to the Picture Book Interview with 100.5 Jack FM and Jack TV. Good day.